First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, this your brother Dewaba from the branch of GMS here in Chicago. And as you see on my phone screen here, I got an article that the brother Rawi La Yasharella Yahawashai is coming back pulled up. And it says, Fauci declares that all unvaccinated citizens must be locked down this winter. I also found another article on it, but I'm going to read this one first and then I'm going to go to that one. This is the People's Voice. Fauci declares that all unvaccinated citizens must be locked down this winter. It says fact checked at the top. It says August 23rd, 2023 is when this article was made by Sean Adal Tabatabai. And let's get right into just reading the part of it. Anthony Fauci has reemerged from retirement and urged the Biden administration to implement a strict lockdown this winter for all unvaccinated Americans. The disgraced government bureaucrat appeared at a university virtual event recently titled Pandemic Lessons and Role of Faculty in Pandemic Preparedness with Dr. Anthony Fauci. During the appearance, Fauci made it clear that he supports locking down and punishing those in society who are not yet vaccinated. Well, there you go. Now let's go to the next one. Fauci declares that all unvaccinated citizens must be locked down this winter. And this one is a lot more detailed. Michael Baxter 2 days ago. Anthony Fauci has emerged from retirement and urged the Biden administration to implement a strict lockdown this winter for all unvaccinated Americans. The disgraced government bureaucrat appeared at a university virtual event recently titled Pandemic Lessons, the Role of Faculty in Pandemic Preparedness with Dr. Anthony Fauci. During the appearance, Fauci made it clear that he supports locking down and punishing those in society who are not yet vaccinated. Dozier told reports, I'll save you 40 minutes of your life, and quote some of the highlights from the interview in which a Wayne State University professor asked Fauci about what he's learned from his time overseeing a pandemic response. The video of the chat is available via YouTube below. Fauci falsely claimed that the New York City was overrun and had a cooler truck outside because they had no places to put bodies. You have to have something to immediately shut down the tsunami of infections, he stated, adding that lockdowns are absolutely justified. Lockdown has a purpose, the pseudoscientists continue. One of the purposes, if you don't have a vaccine, is to get more ventilators, get the hospitals better prepared until you decompress the pressure on the hospitals. Fauci wasn't done yet. Here comes the true evil insanity. If you have a vaccine available, you might want to lock down temporarily so you can get everybody vaccinated, he suggested. Rejecting the idea that lockdowns are a moral question, he added lockdowns have a place, but they are not permanent solutions. So here's the devil himself, Anthony Fauci, sitting up here talking about locking down things again. And now he's sitting up here coming more and more bold with his motherfucking statements. But hey, this is who you got. And then he's saying that these lockdowns are not attempt, but they come with all sorts of lies. So the first thing we're going to sit up here and get is from Psalms 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth his ear. These motherfuckers lie from the beginning to the end. They lie from the moment they can speak all the way to the moment they just don't have breath no more. And guys like Anthony Fauci talking about these lockdowns and these diapers that you're putting on your face work. They don't work. Then he wants you to sit up here and get that damn venom. Some bullshit in you. Knowing that if you look throughout the last couple of years, people been dropping like flies. But hey, this is what they trust in the science. And then they call them a pseudoscientist. Our beloved Elder Malcolm, I love using this scripture. Matter of fact, but they are liars, total liars. Their doctrine, the bullshit that they come out with, all their laws, it's all bullshit. To sit up here and get the American people to follow what they want to follow because of this new world order, because they want to bring in an M to the O to the T to the B. They want total control. And, and also, trust me, they're going to use this to weed out people, the undesirables, especially you so-called Black, Latinos, and Native Americans, and especially the men of the Lord. But with that, let me sit up here and get 1 Timothy, because I was going to grab something else, but I'm going to grab that first. This 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 20. This 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, and avoid profane and vain babblings, and opposition of science, falsely so called. And see, this is all this false ass science that these motherfuckers come up with. Bullshit. Bullshit. And people believe this nonsense. You got people who sit up here and believe that these motherfuckers that they put in power are here for they benefit. No, these motherfuckers are here for their own benefit, to line their own pockets, and to sit up here and get the New World Order going so they can sit up here and lock shit down and control people. But you got fools out there that believe this dumb shit. And then you got guys like Fauci who sit up here and implement dumbass rules and laws and all sorts of bullshit ass doctrine to sit up here and fuck people over. Which gets me to go back to Psalms 94 and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frame its mischief by law? And these motherfuckers frame all sorts of bullshit by law. Here it is, they want you to wear a diaper over your face, which does nothing. Here it is, they want you to get that jab, get that venom juice pumped into you, knowing that it's going to cause problems. And and I'm trying to avoid saying certain things, but here it is, these damn devils, man. And they're about to come with a hard, strict lockdown. This next lockdown ain't going to be pretty, man. It's going to be real fucked up. It's going to be real fucked up. They're going to come with it hard. And this time it ain't going to be no soft talking. This time it's going to be harsh. This time it's going to be full-blown, flat-out martial law. It ain't going to be no soft martial law. But no, hey, this Psalms 94 and 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frame its mischief by law? And they frame all sorts of mischief by law. They doctors, all they bullshit. Here it is, they telling you got to do something against what you might want to do. But then they'll find a way of forcing it. You can't do this. You can't go to work. You can't go here. You can't get on a plane. You can't go and shop. You can't go buy food. What you think all this is leading up to? Can't be that damn stupid. This is Micah. 2 and 1. Woe to them that advise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it's in the power of their hands. And that's what these motherfuckers got power to do all sorts of shit. That's all they want to do, man. They got the power to do all sorts of shit because they puppets. These elites got these motherfuckers on strings, controlling them, manipulating them into doing whatever they want because they want that control and they want that system put in, so they could track everybody. If you ain't on what they want you to be on, they can shut you out of society. That's all they looking for. That's all they want. And guys like Anthony Fauci, Joe Biden, Trump, all these guys are Obama, all of them play a part in it. People sit up here, I'm going to vote for Trump. I'm going to vote for this. I'm going to vote for that. We need a new... Trump is just as much of a part of this bullshit as anybody else. Regardless. He might have his own thoughts, but he's still just as much of a part of it. People just stupid. But with that, hey, I was just sitting up here. I thought that was interesting. So I like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, I always say stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other because we're almost up out of here. So with that, I like to say Kwam Yasharella and a Baba Ball. Shalom.